Hello, this is an extra special edition of Mrs. C's Maths. This is lesson 22 and it's word problems. Okay, it is great to be back. Last week we had a few problems with some of the problem solving that you had to do. So I thought I would do it in a Mrs. C Maths way. We can't look at all the problems that you had set last week, but we can look at some. So this was challenge 6 from Friday's Friday quiz, if you like. This is actually algebra, okay? So what the question asked you was, what was the value of each of the shapes? Do you remember it? 2 triangles and a circle equaled 108. A triangle and 2 circles equals 102. Let's just ignore that bit for now. Well, we could look at it. A triangle plus a circle plus a 5-sided shape, what's that called? Pentagon, that's right, equals 95. What does each shape have as its value? Let's have a look at the difference between the top 2 rows, okay? So this has got a triangle, 2 triangles and a circle. This has got 1 triangle and 2 circles, okay? So the difference, what's the difference? What's the same? What do we know? What's the same about the 2 lines? The thing that's the same about the 2 lines are these 2 triangles, they're the same, and those 2 circles. The thing that's different is this has got a triangle, whereas this has got a circle, an extra triangle, and this has got an extra circle. And that plays out in its value that is 108 and that is 102, okay? So the triangle is worth more or less than the circle. Yeah, the triangle is worth more because that number is bigger. How much more is the triangle worth? Because that's the difference between the 2 lines. How are we going to find that out? The difference, I just gave the answer away. Okay, so to find out how much more each triangle is worth, we need to find out the difference between 108 and 102. We find out the difference by doing what? Taking away. The difference between 8 and 2 is 6, isn't it? So a triangle is worth 6 more, okay? So if a triangle is worth 6 more, if we took that off this one, what would we be left with? If we took 6 from this line, we'd be left with the value of 3 circles, wouldn't we? So let's do that. So 102, take away the difference between these 2 lines, that's 6. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so 96. That is the value of 3 circles because we've taken the difference away. So if 3 circles are worth 96, what's 1 circle worth? Oh, I've run out of pen. Let's see, let's just try another one. 3 into 96, you know the answer to that already. 3's into 9 go 3 and 3's into 6 go 2. So your circle is worth 32. Right. Do you know what you can do next? Let's look at this line. We know a circle is worth 32. Okay, so 32 plus 2 triangles is worth 108. Now we're doing an algebra equation, okay? So 32 plus 2 triangles is 108. 2 triangles is going to be worth 108. Take that 32 away. 1 is, let's write it so we can see. So 2 triangles is worth 76. So 1 triangle is worth half of 76. 2's into 7 go 3, 2's into 16 go 8. 2, right then, so what are we on now? The triangle, therefore, is worth 38. Yeah. Right, let's see. So we've got this one last line. Let's write in the values that we know so far. So a triangle is worth 38, plus a circle which is worth 32, plus a pentagon which we don't know, equals 95. Yeah, can you see what we need to do? So 32 add 38, 38 add 32, 8 and 2 is 10, 3 and 3 is 6, 7, is 70. So 70 plus your pentagon is worth 95. So your pentagon must be worth 95. Take that 70 away. 95, take away 70. 5 take away 0 is 5. 7, 8, 9. So your pentagon is worth 7, 8, 9 is worth 25. Boom! Does that make sense? Let's go on to challenge 8. Challenge 8. This was ratio, okay? Connor has 5 times as much as Jaden. 5 times as much as Jaden. Connor gives some money to Jaden. They now have £8.52 each. How much money did Connor start with? Right then. Okay, so Connor has 5 lots. It's 5 lots more than Jaden, but Jaden has 1 lot. So the ratio is Connor is 5 times as much to Jaden's 1. The ratio is 5 to 1, Connor to Jaden, okay? How many lots are there altogether? How many lots of money? He's got 5 times more than that, but there's 6 lots of money altogether, aren't there? There's 6 lots of money, okay? So Connor gives some of his money to Jaden, and now they've got £8.52 each. So if they've got that each, the total amount must be double that, mustn't it? They've split it in half, okay? Right, so £8.52 twice, 8, 9, 16, 17, 1704. So that's the total amount. Okay. So you're kind of working backwards now to get back to what Connor had to start with, okay? So this is the total amount of the money, 2 lots of that. There are six portions of money. Connor's got 5 times as many as Jaden, okay? So let's work out how many each lot is worth. Then we can work out how many lots Connor's add up to, okay? So this is the total amount. And we need to find out how many each lot is worth. So 6 into that £17.04. 6 into 17 doesn't quite go 3, does it? Okay, so it goes 2, 7, so 12 to 17 is remainder 5. 6 is into 50, go 6 8s are 48, remainder 2. And 6 is into 24, go 4 times 6 4s are 24. So each lot is worth £2.84. There were 6 lots of money to begin with, and we were asked how much did Connor start with. Connor had 5 times as much. So what's the last stage that you've got to do? And that's what 1 lot's worth. He had 5 times that 1 lot, didn't he? So 2.84 times the 5. 5 4s are 20. 8 times 5 is 42. 2 5s are 10. £14.20. He was a rich boy. So Connor, to begin with, had 5 lots of that £2.84, which was £14.20. Not easy, but it is all about ratio, okay? And just manipulating and not being frightened, breaking down what you know and getting down to what 1 is worth and then timesing it by the 5. Tricky, not impossible once you unpick it. Right, I'm going to show you 1 more in a moment. Okay, back with more of these brain-numbing problems. Right, we have Eva and her money box. Remember it? So she had £6 and 5p in her money box, but she's only got 20, 10 and 5p coins. Okay, again, it is a ratio problem. For every 2 10p coins she had, she got 1 20p and 3 5p's. You can see that's a ratio. 2 to 1 to 3. 2 10p's to 1 20 to 3 5p's, okay? That is the pattern that those coins go into the full amount. So this is 10p's, isn't it? So we need to work out how much this pattern is worth, okay? So this pattern keeps repeating itself and repeating itself until it gets to 605. But you need to know how much this pattern is worth to find out how many times it repeats itself. Then you can work out how many of each coin she's got, yeah? Right, okay, so 20p, she's got 2 of them, so what's 2 times 20? No, hang on a minute, let's just think about this. That's wrong, I've got that the wrong way around. Yeah, she has 2 times 10p's. It's a 10p that comes first. Let's just put the 10p over that, and the 20p over that, and the 5p over that, then we won't get ourselves confused, okay? So she's got 2 lots of 10p. So how much is that worth? 2 lots of 10p is 20p. We're finding out how much this pattern's worth, remember. She's got 1 lot of 20p coins, so 1 times 20 is another 20p. And she's got 3 lots of 5p coins. 3 times 5 is 15p, okay? So how much is the pattern worth? The pattern is worth 20 and 20, which is 40, and 15, which is 55p. So 2 10p's sitting in a row, 1 20p and 3 5p's all in a row. That repeats itself how many times? That pattern of 55p, how many times in 605? Then we can work out how many of each coin she's got. So let's think about this. 55p. If I times 55p by 10, how much money would I have? Do you agree? £5.50. That is quite near, can you see? That is quite near £6 and 5 pence. How many more 55p's do I need to add on to get to £6 and 5 pence? Aha! 1 more lot, whoops, to get to £6 and 5 pence. So this pattern repeats itself 11 times. 2 to 1 to 3. 11 times to get to how much she's got in her money box. Are you following me? Right, so now to work out how many of each coin she's got, we need to just do the same to each pattern of the patterns in the ratio. Okay, so 2 repeats itself 11 times. So 2 times 11 is 22. So how many 10p's has she got? 22 10p's. 1 repeats itself, 20 repeats itself 11 times, okay? So how many 20p pieces has she got? 11, yeah? And 5p repeats itself 3 times, so how many 5p's has she got? 3 times 11, 33. So she's got 5p's, she's got 33. So 20p's, 10p's she's got 22, 20p's she's got 11, and 5p's she's got 33. Bingo! Right, I'm now going to set you some problems to leave you with, and I'll give you the answers uploaded separately in a minute or 2. Right, so here are your 2 problems that you need to do today. Alright, so I will leave them with you. They are ratio. You do need to look at what you know, and you need to look at this in proportion to this in proportion to that to work out this sum. And this you need to work out if it weighs 3 times as much, what is the ratio 3 to what, and then take it from there. I've given you a bit of a clue. Good luck, and I'll come back with the answers on a separate video very soon.